Welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator episode 5, and today we are gonna fix a car. Who would have guessed, right? Fixing a car in Car Mechanic Simulator, no way. We're gonna do the star line right here. Pretty bad, damaged all the way. It probably needs a car wash. Let's read the description. Hi, it's me, Johnny Johnson. Remember, I visited you soon after you opened up the repair shop. I don't remember him. I see that the business is good. I can hope I can take partial credit for it. I was very satisfied with how quickly you worked, and I thought you could use some advertising. Okay, going back to business, I have a terrible case here for you today. I snapped it up for cheap from some kid. He wasn't really aware what he was driving and how much it was worth, but his lack of interest in the car is pretty obvious. Please take care of the bodywork and interior. The car definitely needs it. While you're at it, check the clutch and suspension elements. I have doubts about them. Do what you have to do, but don't go overboard. It's supposed to work and look acceptable, but I don't want to go broke. I still want to make some money from it. I hope we're clear on that. See ya. Okay, well, it's gonna be quite the repair, huh? So what I usually like starting off with repairing cars is we just take out everything. So we just gotta drain everything here. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna commentate me over draining things. Who knows though? Actually, you know, it's just fine. So anyways, I guess we gotta like talk about cars, right, while we play Car Mechanic Simulator. It's actually pretty funny because I do not actually have a license anymore. Well, that is because I do know how to drive, but basically I was living in Hawaii and whatnot. I moved to Chicago, and it was like, I think it was like 3 days or like a week after I was moving, my license was going to expire. So I was like, okay, I'm probably not just gonna renew it anyways, because I'm not really gonna drive a car in Chicago. So it is what it is. Here I am talking about how my license, I kind of needed it for a trip that I went from Las Vegas. We only had a car for like 2 days in Las Vegas. What we did is we took Uber pretty much everywhere. Since we Ubered everywhere, there was no need for a car, which just means no need for a license. So that's basically how I kind of live my life kind of right now. Maybe in the future I'll renew my license, maybe I'll fail my driving test, who knows. But you know, if you pass once, and I've been kind of driving for like a job or whatever, I had like a part-time job which was delivering food, and in that job it's not really a thing where you just look at the road all the time. You know, you gotta kind of micromanage looking at the GPS and texting customers if they're not happy about what's going on with their order, like why are you gonna be late, or you text them, oh, there's a big amount of traffic, but you know what, we have a ETA time, and that's what I usually text them. I was like, okay guys, ETA, I'm gonna be there to your, you know, give you guys your food. I didn't know if it was a thing, and as an actual customer, I worked at that job for like maybe it was like 3 years ago when DoorDash was actually pretty new. No one really knew about DoorDash and stuff like that, and it was since the company was new, they didn't really know how like things worked and whatnot. So there was like a customer service that Dashers or whatever could contact if there's something wrong with, like, oh, it's gonna be delayed. Then I asked like customer service, I'm gonna have to stay here for like 30 minutes more. People who made their order taking me like an hour to, they said I have to wait an hour for their order. So that was like really bad of a job to like have, I guess. But I would usually contact them, and then I was like, okay, well, I kind of want to get, you know, paid for my time here, because you know, 30 minutes, and like when you're door dashing or whatever, that's like you could do another delivery. So I would kind of hassle like the customer service people who worked at like DoorDash, and I didn't really mind like, you know, bothering them, because you know, they're kind of a big company. So you know, be like, okay, well, how are we gonna, you know, how are we gonna get paid and stuff? You kind of have to do that with the DoorDash people and whatnot. But yeah, last time I worked there, they don't do that anymore though. I think they saw me kind of taking advantage of that service. But if you get less than 4.5 stars on ratings and whatnot, I think you just get fired from the job. So it's kind of important you kind of get compensated for taking a hit on your rating and whatnot. So yeah, if you're like late and whatnot, sometimes your customers would like be like, oh my gosh, well, that's not my problem, it's kind of your problem. But then it's kind of not your problem, it's kind of the restaurant's problem sometimes. But yeah, that is just talking about delivery. I don't know how it's like anymore. I didn't really mind like my orders being late. I don't really check the time. I just know that if it's coming in, then it's coming in. Since I texted them like 3 years ago, I don't think they had like a tracker on cars and whatnot. I'm like giving them updates on like how their orders doing and stuff. So yeah, anyways, Where are we here? Car status. There's still a lot of things to take out here. It is going to be this fuel rail. I think we drained the car fully, so we shouldn't be worried about leaking any fuel. You know what I'm supposed to do actually? Before disassembling all this, I kind of haven't played this game in like 4 weeks or maybe 3 or maybe 2. I don't know. But I was supposed to use diagnostic tools to figure out what's wrong. But I'm just saying there's just a bunch of things wrong with this car, so I'm just doing it. I'm just taking out everything. Who cares? Anything that I see wrong. That's kind of how real life workers work, right? Well, honestly, I think my dad, he uses a OBS scanner to like diagnose cars too. See what is wrong with electrical and whatnot. But here we are, just disassembling everything, which is kind of, I don't think this is like the best way to fix a car, but we can't put back anything now. We're kind of too deep in, kind of just talking about life and my little door dashing job that I had. But it's cool now. I'm working like a paid job or something. I don't know. Actually, it's a pretty good job, not gonna lie, because I'm a Android developer and whatnot. I don't know what to tell you. You kind of need a college degree for that. Well, you kind of don't need a college degree for computer science, but I have one, and yeah, I guess that's kind of, you know, a skilled job. If you know how to program, I guess you can make projects and stuff like that to let bosses know that you can actually program. But that's a non-college route, which I obviously also looked into. But yeah, I mean, I was in college already. I'm not gonna just drop out because I knew what to do, right? Kind of there for just qualifications and whatnot. Okay, let's take out everything. There's probably like really bad things to do with here. I'm just taking it all out. Just disassemble the whole engine block is what it is. Oh yeah, I was talking about, oh my gosh, I got so sidetracked like about my DoorDash job that I don't know why I went into there, but that's why I'm like really good at driving. Sometimes I don't like look at my phone and stuff, or I don't look at the road. It's not suggested you do that though. You kind of have to, you know, you can't have your phone in your hand, obviously. You kind of have to have it on a stand. And that's what most drivers do. I think Uber, Lyft, and they have it on like a phone stand in their car. I guess that's like what other people do, right? They just have it like on a stand and they just look at the GPS sometimes. It's actually pretty cool because the things they don't really teach you in driver's ed. I also took driver's ed and I got my license at like 17, maybe 16, I forget. But I had my driver's license in like high school, so I had to take driver's education if you're gonna drive under 18. I think you have to be like 16 or something to get a provisional. And for a provisional, you kind of need it to have for like 6 months, and you gotta drive with a parent, I think, or someone over the age of 21 maybe, or 18, I forget. It's gonna be a hefty repair, my guy. I don't know if you want this see how much the price is gonna be, but probably like 7K, my dude. A whole new car, honestly. It actually doesn't look too terrible. I'm just gonna take everything off. I don't want to go underneath this car again. Plus, if there's rusted screws, then that means there's like something wrong with it, right? Sometimes there's something wrong with it. Not all the time though. But it doesn't look like this is a really repaired car, so take all of it out. Oh, there's actually so much rod cap. Jeez. There's actually nothing wrong with these piston Concord. Okay, let's see if there's anything we need to find. Just 2 things to not discover and stuff that we need to discover. And I'm gonna guess it's gonna be these bearings right here, or these bushings. I don't know what else could be wrong with your car. Right here, pretty bad right there. There's supposed to be one more item that I'm missing. This battery looks pretty dead. And one last check. I think I got everything. So we found everything that needed to be fixed on this car. Now we just need to buy everything. Okay, we just took pictures. Now we're going to go to the shopping thingy and buying the items that we need. Okay, we bought all the main things. We didn't buy electrical though, so we're gonna buy electrical parts. Okay, we're done with the electrical. We're gonna start going with the body part. The body part shop, and I gotta know what car this is actually. It is a Ribson Starline. I spent like 14K on this car already, but we bought all the parts and now we're just putting it all back. So for this game, we kind of need to explore other options, and that might be in next episode and things like that. So like what we can actually do in this game, because right now it's just fixing cars for us, and there's probably more to that in this game. We'll do that for the next episode. I kind of just wanted to stack like 20K. Seems like a good amount of money to have to do a lot of other things. So like I was fixing a car before in like real life, and I actually had to call like my dad and stuff, but then there was like something that I needed to remove from this car, something to do with probably something to do with the electrical, I don't know, but basically I had to remove a part, and it literally didn't look like you could actually like just rip it out. So then I called my dad. He was like, oh, you just need to pull it. Like I was like, you have to pull it, and then he was like, yeah, you have to like really yank it out of there. And I was like, oh well, okay, you're the mechanic, I literally don't know what to do. So yeah, and it was actually for my car actually. Wow, now that I think of it, I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure my car died and I needed to take out the battery and replace it with a new one, because I had to like jump start my car or something. It wasn't like starting up. So like in the parking lot trying to start my car, literally wasn't working. I didn't blow up a car or anything, and I got it working. I kind of want to build a car, but I don't know how that's gonna be like in the future. I actually do want to build a car, because something about like building your own thing seems pretty cool to me. Like building my own PC, that seems like really cool if I'm gonna use it and whatnot. And it doesn't really seem like you need a whole lot of skill to like understand a car, but it's literally kind of like putting Lego pieces together, right? But kind of not, because you know it's a big car. But that's like building a PC as well. You don't really need to know like the internals of how a PC works. You just gotta know that it could be broken, but there's also like less parts in a PC than a car, so you probably need a lot of tools to fix like a car. So I don't know how that's gonna be. Plus I see like a lot of teenagers and stuff like that fixing their own cars, so it shouldn't be that crazy to learn how to fix a car, right? Surely not. Maybe they're just like modding their cars and stuff like that. They're just putting on parts, but not really like fixing it, right? Oh my god, some ignition coils. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. I got one wrong. So tragic. Now we gotta actually go in there, huh? Did I not buy an oil filter? Oh wow, that's crazy. Okay, we need to take out a ignition coil. I don't know where that is, but we're just gonna buy out one. I'm not gonna waste my time trying to take out a part and trying to find where it is. I'd rather just buy a whole new one. Who cares? Hell, I literally didn't put on a whole manifold on, really. That all seems fine. It looks like it's just this whole top. I just gotta know what is the next piece to put on here. Oh, right there, camshaft cap. Oh my goodness. Front bumper. I gotta replace all this other stuff now. Oh my god. What is up with the body of this car? It's so bad. So take out these things that we fixed already, and we're gonna start highlighting what we didn't. Okay, we can't highlight anything. Okay, that's pretty cool as well. Wait, maybe I just gotta put the parts on. Maybe that's why it looks terrible. Dang, this actually looks like a really cool car. I just had to repair it 1 billion times and replace all the body parts, but other than that, this thing is looking insane. Is we good? What do we need? Left side rear mirror, tail light, and that's about it. Okay, where's the tail light? This one right here, I see it. It is not red, and this thing right here is good. Car status, done. Right tail light, this one right here, take it out, I guess. We also gotta put the license plate. Well, we did already, and we are good. Change oils and everything, and we are good to go. Damn, this is actually looking like a really cool car. Start filling the oil. A little tip that you can do for this game is, if you see the, you know how it goes all the way to the top like that, this little can, when it like lowers, then you can stop there. So like right there, it just lowered automatically. That means I can stop. It's a pretty cool tip that no one even asked for, but yeah, that is how you play this game. And we are just filling up the oil to the car. That was all the oils that we needed to fix. And this car is looking ugly still, but you know, just paint it a bit, take out the rust. I'd probably remove some of these body parts still, but yeah. Car status, finish order. There's a rubber bushing missing from this car. Good thing we're not a real car mechanic, huh? We would have been fired there. Now we're good. We're done with the suspension. Now you can not hear your car rattle and things like that, is what the bushing does. And finish order. We went from 5k to no fuel rail. What the hell is a fuel rail? I'm guessing it would be like around here, right? I didn't have part mount on. Wow, that was it. Okay, one should be good now. From okay, no rear license plate. Oh my god, oh my god. Always problems, huh? I'm just kidding. Okay, 100%. 5k to 27,000. Jesus, that was like a 12k increase, right? or 13k. But there we go, episode 5. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and peace.